So check it out, folks. You guys can see who's here. You know what I mean, my friend. Hey, you want to talk about jokes? These two got jokes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I told you guys it was going to be epic. You know what I mean? Season 3 was going to be just something. Actually, to be honest with y'all, it kind of blew my mind. Who would ever thought a cat from South Central Los Angeles, right, would be sitting down here with these two greats? Hey, and what it means for the community and all of that. And then not to put all of the light right here, I got to talk about Pat. This all happened a year ago, folks. Yeah. And we told you it was going to be something epic. So with that being said, listen, you know me, I don't like to over-talk it. I'm going to turn this over to you. Let you say what you got to say, and then it's them.
Hey, y'all, we told you it was going to be fire. We got these two brothers. We want to dive right into the question. And I just got one question for y'all. Man, how the hell y'all end up running barbecue restaurants, opening up barbecue restaurants? Where did that come from?
Hey, man, that's up. First of all, man, appreciate y'all having us, man. It's dope right here. We right here in Memphis in May. It's lit, you know. It's our first time. But me and them, we started AC Barbecue based off our love of cooking. We golfers, so we'll go out with our boys. And off the time we do most of the cooking when they're out with the boys hanging. Right. And so that that conceptually, of course, like most of us, man, barbecue and grilling is how we start community, how we do our family, how we celebrate with each other. And of course, it just was a very natural progression for us to figure out how to get into business. And didn't know that it was this big though. I mean, it was big, but it's crazy, man.
That's an understatement, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wild, man. I started my first barbecue restaurant in 1988.
Okay.
I was 23. I just want to warn y'all.
Okay.
All that golf, it's over.
Can't golf.
You might get a little bit in.
So,
hey,
88, tell me these and that hip don't move.
No. I know y'all gonna probably have a fire team. So who is the better barbecue? Who gonna really be man in the pit?
We gonna have we gonna surround ourselves with the best.
Yeah. We keeping our day jobs, so for the most part. But we using our our notoriety and our celebrity to do our flavor profiles, things that we want. But then we gonna hire that team that's gonna really make everything some of the best, pit masters. Reason why we here, we going around recruiting, looking, gathering.
Yeah.
We out here. This draft day, matter of fact.
I might share a few little secrets with y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
I did it the wrong way.
Okay.
I started with the barbecue place and then started doing television.
Okay.
I should have did TV.
You should have did it.
You've been to some TV stars.
And to answer your question, I get down with anybody in the backyard.
Yeah.
Now, if we want to have a backyard barbecue, backyard cook-off, we can do that. But bring it to the restaurant. It's something completely different.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I run a restaurant right now that's in California, Rancho Cucamonga.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Hey, it's a total different thing. You got to try to manage, you want to make some money, you want to keep your name. You guys are too big, you're the face. You know what I mean? So it's got to be, the ooh-wee for everybody out there.
Exactly.
Even all the way down to the hiring, man. That's going to be a challenge too. Because you need people to represent y'all. You know what I mean? And hey, speaking of that, we got something we getting ready to do in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? So whenever you guys come out this way, listen.
Go ahead.
I just give them a little gem, a little Easter egg. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I like it a little bit. Now we got to Google it. Now I'm trying to figure out what AB talking about.
What is AB talking about in Vegas?
Follow us now and find out what AB means.
Right.
Easter eggs all over the place.
Hey, look, I don't know how y'all mind is, man. When I first came here, this is my third time coming, right? When I first came here, man, my head was blown back. As you can see, I ain't got a whole lot of hair. I grew hair and then blew it off. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know it was really, really this big. You know what I mean? And me being from the West Coast,
exactly.
A lot of people question hey, can he do? You know what I mean? Because I don't come from the South and stuff like that. But my family, they do. You know what I mean? So
that's one of the main things too that we always feel like in the world of barbecue, and everybody kind of regionalized. People think that it's about the regions, but what we really try to do with our company is show that is a community like you have here.
Absolutely.
And that people can have different styles of barbecue. They can do it in a number of different ways, and yet we'll end up giving it a real national face to be able to feature people like yourself. Show people yo, you don't have to be one style ain't over the next. Matter of fact, you wanna taste this, right? We love that being, me, I'm coming from St. Louis, but I live in LA. So recognize that LA got a very great barbecue culture. that people won't even, imagine, right? Because it feels so West Coast. They think everything tofu and vegan.
Especially if you're in Memphis.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's California, Los Angeles,
the Great Migration, everybody migrated out west.
Yeah.
So we have people from all over, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, everybody, Texas, everybody is
You
come out
preaching,
west.
man.
Yeah.
It's the education. A lot of people don't even see that.
Yeah.
They just see you live on the West Coast.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things
We
I
will
learned
be
about-
introducing some vegan ribs, though.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm playing. I'm bull. Everybody gonna run us out of here.
Hey, look.
The whole town turned around like, what?
Right, somebody over there started looking over here. You know what I mean?
Against
It's
the
pork flavored vegan ribs.
Yes,
It's
flavored
pork
vegan.
It's pork flavored vegan ribs.
Don't
do it.
Don't do
No,
that.
okay.
But here's one thing that I learned about barbecue, the reason why I fell in love with it at a young age, was the fact that everybody has their own distinctive way. It's with your sauce, the way you cook your meat. If you go to the Carolinas, it's more of a vinegar base.
Yeah.
You know, Memphis is more of a sweet, tangy barbecue sauce.
Sure.
Texas, you get out there, it's about the brisket.
Yeah.
So you can stand out and be unique in your own way.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about it. You know, it ain't like a burger. I mean, it's a hamburger. I mean, what can we do to it? We can put some pickles or something on it, but you know.
I did really want to ask y'all about the restaurants, though. Like, so when you open in a restaurant, do you think about that? Is it, y'all both brought up the fact that it's different from being in the backyard. So do you take your backyard energy and you say, all right, cool, now I'm going to try to scale this to a bigger level? Or you just, or when you're thinking about your restaurant, are you saying, look, I'm going to go ahead and make a name for myself in this area, keep it simple, keep it about what it is I do, and that's it. You know, like what do you do, AB?
I think it starts in the backyard. Because that's where you get your skill from. That's where you become like a master at your craft. You know what I mean? Then the challenge will be when you open up a restaurant, can you take that small little, your backyard and turn that into every day?
Sure.
Not just Monday. Or Friday you got good food, because what happens when they come, somebody comes Saturday. And if you read the reviews, a lot of people say, man, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
So it starts with that backyard, man.
Yeah, I've seen them review with somebody go Wednesday. They tell you go Wednesday. He drank it.
Rufus gonna be in there cooking on Wednesday.
Right. Thursday night he gonna be drinking. Don't go. Don't go once he start drinking. Yeah.
You know, one of the things that it's about consistency.
Yeah.
And it's about training. And it's about, I always try to make my restaurants as dummy proof as possible.
Okay.
We want
like
consistency. We want to, everybody wasn't in my pit. I hired a guy, I trained him, I taught him, and he ran the pit, and that was his job. But then you got execution. Now, what do you do with barbecue after you done cooked it till it get to your plate?
Right.
And then you got the customer service. You
Oh,
can have a girl up there on the phone, I'll be with you in a minute. All of that comes into it. So it was rewarding for me because it kept me on my toes 24/7.
Right.
And, barbecue, as you guys know, is one of those things that you can't go in there and make it to order. Baby, somebody got to be thinking almost
Way
24 hours ahead of time.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to go into it. You guys gonna have a lot of fun though. You have a lot of fun.
That's the spirit in which we coming at it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not starting right out in the restaurant space first. We're gonna hit them with the rubs and the seasonings and the sauces first, and then we're gonna slowly build.
Gotcha.
With accessories,
Gotcha.
and then into pits,
Gotcha.
then into pop-up restaurants, and then opening our own brick and mortars and things like that.
It's a huge market for it.
And what I hear what he's saying is main thing that what I'm hearing, I'm like the business side of it, right? I love the fact that you got a plan. You know what I mean? You just told me your 1 year. I sound like you got your 2 year, and then we go to your 5 year.
Being here is somewhere where you seeing people really get down. Cooking whole hogs, man. How they get it?
Did y'all see something?
Yeah, not yet, but they told us about it.
They telling us what they doing.
I saw somebody brought one in a Volkswagen sitting in the front seat.
And that was the pit.
Right.
That was a taxi cab.
The taxi cab. Dropped them off and made them pay.
Well, listen here. AB has got something we want to share with you guys. we hadn't said a lot about it, but we got some news that we got to get you guys out to Vegas.
Is this the one?
This is it. This is the
ladies
one.
and gentlemen at home, sit on the edge of your seats.
This is it.
Okay?
This is
Because
it.
it's about to go down.
Okay, so look, I'll just pass it over to you guys. You know what I mean?
What you
This is
got
our
in
trailer right here.
Whoa,
You know, we got a
buddy.
26 foot,
That's
trailer.
Nice. And you can
Okay.
pull this up right anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere.
Southern
Southern
Q.
Q, right?
Southern Q, AB.
So listen, you know, it's a Southern
We're gonna
cuisine
take that
infused
West
with
Coast
barbecue.
and
That looks
Memphis.
good too.
Yeah.
We're going to take
Hey, so
that
look,
Memphis
look,
and that
look,
West
look at the
Coast and
brand.
make 'em marry.
Okay.
Why you got a shrimp on there?
Hey, because it's a Southern cuisine, right? Infused with barbecue.
Okay,
You know
so
what I mean?
you doing
Okay, so
like
if you follow like with Aaron Franklin, he did like a Japanese cuisine
yeah.
infused
Yeah.
with the barbecue.
Oh, that's
we go
beautiful,
with the
man.
Southern.
And we're going
And
to
you
show
gonna
some
do
seafood.
that? But Vegas is where you gonna jump
where
off.
we're gonna
We're gonna start it off in Vegas, and then we're
Okay.
gonna, start putting it out here
Can
throughout
roll
the
it
country.
around.
Yeah.
Now,
That's dope.
I don't
I
know
like
the
that.
history of the
How do you
studio.
pull that?
I got a nice truck, like
Truck,
a nice
you pull it on
2500.
there.
Yeah.
He won't let me drive.
That's a big boy.
How did you know, everybody asks us why Cedric and I are doing this as friends. How did you guys, hook up and start this thing together?
I got to say this. So, somebody had mentioned, we're in the Kingsford tent.
Okay.
And we got an amazing relationship with Kingsford. I've been working with Kingsford for the last 2 years. I'm working with them, and y'all gonna really love this. A program called Preserve the Pit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with Preserve the Pit, I'm a mentor, and I mentor. The program is about 6 of us mentoring African American pit masters.
Okay, word.
And what we spend time with them over the years is discussing how to help them grow their business. Everything from marketing to hiring to insurance and signing lease agreements and all of those things.
Yeah.
Things that I wish I had. And I had my
Of
own,
course.
but beyond that, I didn't have a lot. So I was here last year. Who shows up but AB? And we met, we shook hands. and
Actually, it was Kingsford that introduced me to you.
Kingsford.
I was walking by, and I did a few videos for Kingsford.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That was very, very successful. So I saw one of the people I was emailing back and forth with. So they stopped me, said, hey, I got somebody for to meet. So almost 12 months to the date, we done got in bed together. We got another partner. His name is Jonathan. He's the one that keeps passing.
Oh yeah, he got stuff on the iPad.
Right.
We formed
And so
Grillin
we
TV.
formed Grillin TV.
So what
Oh,
we
man,
have
that's
a full
dope.
studio out there.
Right. It's his brand and my brand that come together.
Okay.
And if you didn't know, I'm the largest African American channel on food on YouTube.
Better
Okay,
preach.
yeah, word.
Better
Okay.
tell
I
somebody.
love that, man, right there.
So,
Yeah.
hey, really, from a business perspective, just think about it. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Look at who he is. Look at what I represent. I made it cool for people that look like us that can wear this. We don't have to go in there and look like Gordon Ramsay or try to emulate nothing like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You be yourself, man.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all
exactly.
taught
Pull
me
up.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's
Hey,
real.
I just be myself.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
what we have most
this is
fun
it.
with is that we are signing talent.
Yes.
So we're bringing talent into our studio, and they're doing cooking videos. And all of you guys on Grillin TV Network, you already know. But so we have all of these different playlists, and so we shoot episodes out there.
It's beautiful.
Real Talk with AB and Pat Neely is only one of the playlists. And then we say, well, hell, we've been grilling all these years. Let's go on and do let's go on and put it out for retail. So we're super busy. This is the inside, guys. I just got to share that with you.
That's a full kit.
Where's the spot at?
That's
That's
inside
inside.
the trailer.
Yeah,
Get
that's
out of
inside.
here.
Yeah, that's
it.
inside the trailer.
What?
It's a monster, ain't it?
That's a
Say it.
monster right there, man.
How do
That's
we get one of those?
crazy.
How much work does Cedric and I have to do with AC Barbecue, AB, before we can get this?
But we got a
That's
conversation.
bananas.
I could just say right there, we didn't skip nothing.
No, y'all
No,
didn't
it
skip
look
a
like
thing.
We can
right
pull up
there.
next to Hill's Kitchen and whatever they make
No,
there, we
this
can
is-
make it.
Yeah, you can be on Chopped with this.
Oh, for
This is
sure.
crazy.
We are chopped.
That's crazy. That's,
So it's quite amazing because we just met. The chemistry was electric
Love it.
immediately, and we said, man, let's just do something. But we also had a passion with all of his success on YouTube with Smoking and Grilling that we wanted to do something for these young chefs that don't have a place to land.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? I mean, if you're fortunate enough like I was to be on Food Network, then that's great. but everybody don't get that opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
And as you get older, you guys know this, as you get older, you want to say, well, what is my legacy really going to be about?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, we've been successful. Now,
You're right,
what else
and
can
you got so nowadays too, because you got all the people that's on YouTube just making little dishes or whatever, and you like I say, some of them have really great skill sets, but don't have any real guidance on how to go beyond that, right? Like how to take something and turn it in, like you guys done, man. You know, so that's wonderful, man. I just big up.
You know what? You say that, man. We appreciate that, bro. But you don't know what it means to me to be sitting right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
hey, you made it cool because of where you from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not only because of me and him got a connection,
Yeah,
just because we from the
doubt,
West Coast.
man. Yeah, right,
you know,
I rock with that.
Even though you from Compton, I'm from South Central, it's two different worlds, you know what I mean? But overall, bro, I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, man. I'm talking real now.
Yeah, no,
you say you
I
wanted me to be
fully
real?
agree. Yeah.
I'm just, you know, hey, you made it cool for me to go ahead and take that chance, because if you can do it, and you can do it, why can't I?
Exactly.
No.
And then who would ever thought we'd be here in front, you know, inside of Kingsford, you know, all of us together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
No, and I mean, really, you know, in a lot of ways, that's what the grill does. That's what the Q does.
Yeah,
You bring that community, man. You pull up, you start talking to people. Next thing you know, you got a connection. Eat a good bite, and you grow, man. And I mean, that's the way our community did it from the very beginning, which was what Anthony and I was attracted to about this world more than any other, you know, kind of idea of like throwing something out there. We know that we can bring community together with this barbecue world, you know.
Yeah.
Man.
It's really, really, really remarkable when you look back. I mean, you guys, I'm sure you look back like I do, the way I grew up, and said, wow. And I'm having this kind of an impact. So many people look up to us to do the right thing, to be positive.
Inspiration, bro.
And I always tell my story, like, hey, I didn't always have. I have nothing.
Absolutely.
And I built it, and I tell the story as encouragement for our young folks.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that you can do it. I don't care where you come from, what you had. You can do it. You know, you can end up.
Hey, but the main thing is, listen, if you don't try, you'll never know.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
Real quick, man, let's talk about some of them failures. Real quick, like one of them. You know, I think that people always see the success, they see the end result, and they think like, well, they don't realize that it is going to be highs and lows. But in building that, what one of them times where you had to dig it out and had to get back in it? You know what I mean? I love them stories.
When I opened,
in
'88, it was 2,000 square feet. I had no money. When I was thinking about it, my 90-year-old grandmama put her house up for collateral. The first day I opened, I didn't have a cash register. I had a 2-hour burner and a barbecue pit, and it seated 60 folks.
In Memphis?
In Memphis.
Oh.
And in 2 years, in 1990, I had saved enough money, me and my brother, to pay my grandmother. I had to pay her money back.
Right.
And moved to my second my location. I bought the property.
Okay.
2 years after that, I went to East Memphis, opened up. Then I went to Nashville. Had 7 locations in the NBA arena when they brought the team here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after I got on television, started doing stuff for Food Network, we opened a spot in New York for about 7 years, Neely's Barbecue Parlor. So it was always a journey, man. I didn't know.
Yeah, I got to cut you right here.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't know that, but I want to hear your failure. You know what I mean? Because that right there, that tells, hey, that's the blueprint.
Let me tell you something.
That was the great.
The day I opened, I said, failure ain't an option. I ain't worried about the failures.
Right.
When I made mistakes and had different issues, man, I brushed right through them. I got to keep pushing. Because if you soak in that failure, whatever it might be, then it'll distract you from where you're trying to go. So I never really looked at my failures.
You know, you was in a highly competitive market too for barbecue.
Barbecue places.
So that's crazy, man. That's a wild
For him to be successful out here,
So
we were the young boys.
Well, let's talk about what set you apart then from those 100 other barbecue spots. You know?
I think it was determination, man, and drive. I was so driven. It was 7 days a week. I ate, slept, and bred. Neely's Barbecue was my baby. And every day I wanted to produce the best product I could. And you know what? It was never about the money.
Okay.
It was about you guys coming in and taking a bite of my sandwich and saying, My God, man, it's the best barbecue I've ever ate. That's what fueled me, is to give you the best, because I knew money would come. If you produce a good product, don't worry about the money. Worry about producing a quality product, and it required every single day. Thank God I wasn't but 23. I was young enough to go and roll like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're trying to get me to go 7 days a week, man. Looking
like
for Pat by Thursdays. Where Pat at, man? He at home,
like, I'm
man.
on the podcast.
Yeah. So, you know, I tell people, you know, the biggest thing that I can say is sink all your teeth and everything, just like you guys have done in your craft. It's the same with Charles Craft. You know, said your shows and Anthony, your shows and all the amazing, incredible work. I know without a doubt how much goes into that. This man here has the largest channel, African American food channel on YouTube, and when I met him, the first thing I said is, wow, that's impressive. And then I said, but that took some work.
Right. Yeah, no, right.
That took a lot. How many videos you got on your other channel, Smoking and Grilling?
About 800.
Yeah,
that took some work.
Let's talk about that for a minute, AB. How did you get started in that space, man? And how much work was involved in you growing it the way that you have?
All right, look, it started with me with a dare. You know what I mean? It just started with a dare. You know, when somebody told me that I wasn't, it was my wife. She said, hey, you've been talking. I make my own barbecue sauce, right? Okay. So look, I used to work on the road, come home every 28 days, everybody in my backyard. You know what I mean? So everybody started saying, make a little extra barbecue sauce for me. Then it started getting out of hand, right? So I kept saying, I'm gonna start me a YouTube channel and tell the whole world that I got the greatest barbecue sauce. But I said that since YouTube started. So 7 or 8 years it went by and I had never done nothing.
Right.
And then when, to have her look me in my face and tell me, hey, you a dreamer, because you've been talking about this and they put no action behind it, and I got mad one night and I was on the road. So that night I started a YouTube channel. It took me 3 weeks to make my first video, right? And then when I made my first video, my theme was to teach people, because I'm a traveler, to teach people how to get out of the drive-through. And cooking these hotels and motels and these rooms. And from there, bro, I'm here. Hey, I'm sitting next to y'all, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, I almost want to drop your tablet and walk off, man. Hey, I feel like I done made it to the top of the mountain.
That's a TV tablet. I'm gonna take that away.
You know what I mean? Hey, this is really real for me. I don't want to be here like no fanboy, but that's who I am.
But you did something at a time where, again, most people take advantage of it. We talk about that, especially with comedy, because a lot of people got the OG brands, like, started in the clubs, came up, and then you got comics that started to make it from the YouTubes, from the IG. And like you said, you was able to put a national face on something and then build not only just for yourself, but now you building for others by building that largest channel like that, man. You just can't take that for granted, man. So big up to you, salute, man. That's big right there.
I was so impressed with him, man. And then when I was going to his California studio, and he had told me about it, and I walked in there. I said, man, this studio looked like something when I was in New York. I mean, it was all together, all the cameras, all the equipment, the full kitchen. And we had already then started planning to come to Vegas, and so we set up shop there.
Vegas is where it's at.
Vegas is popping though.
Y'all come to Vegas, man. I got a red carpet with y'all name on it.
Vegas.
We finna hit it.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Oh, he running. He running.
We gonna burn that candle, man.
Okay.
Don't worry. Everybody gonna sign the NDA too. No worries. Hey, I might be reserved right now. Y'all is like, hey, dude, cool. I'm just gonna let you know, man. You come there.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay, AB.
Say it, don't fool with
we there next week.
Hey, you ain't said nothing.
I'm on tour. You pull up.
Hey, I gotta be here till what? Sunday morning?
We there on the 27th.
Oh, for sure. Hey, no worries, man.
All right, let's do it.
Don't fool with it.
Yeah.
Come forward.
That's
what we do.
Hey, I remarried, man. I go to the hotel, man. I go over there.
Where you do that?
Yeah, I go there over there.
I'm divorced.
No, okay. You good. I've been there. I ain't trying to go back.
Yeah, I understand.
What else do y'all have in the works, bro? Talk to us.
Oh man, I mean, one is a blessing. We're able to do this. We're doing this show about the brand right here. But of course, I got the neighborhood that's popping off.
Congratulations!
Coming back on season 6. We did 100 episodes.
100 episodes. Congratulations!
Legendary. You don't get that. I'm trying to keep up with this dude right here. But steady producing a number of other shows, man. Got spinoffs coming from the neighborhood.
Good.
Got a couple of movie projects coming out, man. So just hustle. Got a book. I did a book about my grandfather, so that's gonna be coming out in the In the fall, in September. So
Man, I might have to push my
we
book back,
popping
man,
up,
because I don't know if I can be out there next to y'all.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
mine a novel,
It's
mine a
a
story,
different
mine a
lane.
different.
Different lane?
Yeah, mine a novel. I was on some like going into story mode, man.
Okay.
So it was dope.
Did your grandfather, did he barbecue?
Nah, he was playing.
He's a player.
Like Rolling Stone. Rolling
just
Stone.
ate.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Well, you got to get barbecue from somewhere.
My uncles for sure. Yeah, my Uncle Lloyd was the one. You know, I had several uncles, but my Uncle Lloyd was the one that did it. You know, that was his
Both
move
my
right there.
granddaddies barbecued, but with my uncle. So I really learned my business from my uncle, who's still in business, been in business almost 50 years now. But when I was young sitting there, I ain't do nothing but wash dishes. Boy, get away from that pit. I better not go near it.
Right.
But I was young and I watched. I used to just watch every day.
Yeah.
So when I opened up, I already kind of had. But he never let me.
Hey, you got to start at the bottom, bro.
Yeah, he never, man, wash dishes and mop floors, and we didn't have dishwashers back then.
Right.
These were the dishwashers, man. Wash, rinse, sanitize, you know, but, you know, it's quite incredible. So, where your barbecue come from?
My dad, man.
Really?
My dad was the youngest of 16 from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Really? Right up the road?
Yeah, man. So, you know, I just grew up in the backyard with my pops, watching him build his own pits out of 55-gallon drums.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, because he worked in the steel mills, so he had all that stuff. So we would do that, and he would put that 55-gallon drum on the back of the truck, and we go to the park. We go to the park. We go to the beach. Yeah, we pull up at Dodger Stadium, be grilling in the parking lots and things like that, man. So yeah, that's
These
where my
young
love
kids
came
don't know
from.
nothing about that.
They don't know nothing about that at all.
They don't know nothing about that, man.
I ain't got my shirt on. I had one on yesterday. Say old school.
can't
That's
Uber
old school
Eats
right
it.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got the
Uber
phone.
Eats.
So look, let me ask this: which one do you? I'm gonna start with you. You prefer over? You want ribs or brisket?
Oh, it's easily divided. Ribs.
I'm a brisket dude.
Really?
Hey, look at. Hey, check out the bills.
Yeah.
Hey, so I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got to say
We
nothing.
already know.
Right.
That's my nickname,
Good Texas style
baby brisket, man.
Right. And I can't say too much, man, because there's so many people over here. You got Silence of the Lambs. You got all of these great people out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, I can't even really say nothing because I haven't really put my stamp on it. But check it out. My channel name is Smokin and Grillin with AB. I gotta let them know something, right?
Yeah.
My restaurant is called Elmer and Jasper's Crab Barbecue because my grandfather and I got a partner who's there full time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And his grandfather's name is Jasper.
Oh,
you know what I
love
mean? But this is my
got good
real.
food, man.
This is it impressed him when he came.
And
it was almost like
your place. I was like,
wait, it was almost like what he was saying. When I was like, do you understand what you're saying? He kept saying, damn. This right here is right. I was like, what did you expect?
Yeah.
You know, what did you expect? He talked about that for about 10 hours, bro.
Yeah, because I didn't expect to see Southern, almost like Memphis style barbecue
Right.
in California.
Yeah,
That's
right
not
there,
that far. I
exactly.
just didn't
I'm
expect
gonna pull
it.
up on you in Rancho Cucamonga, man.
Yeah.
Hey, please call because you know I'm in Vegas, right? My partner there, his name is Mike. You know what I mean? He take care of you. But when y'all come,
Here we go.
anyone
We
one
put
by
up.
one, two by two, or 6 by 6, it don't make
no,
difference.
I-
Please call me.
I got
I'm
family
only
out there,
3.5 hours away, bro.
Yeah.
I got a nice little whip. I get right on that highway home here.
No. We coming to Vegas, dog.
We coming to Vegas.
We coming to Vegas.
we
We
going
don't
to
worry about
Vegas.
Rancho Cucamonga. We coming to Vegas.
Yeah, we're
You'll see when the Pat Neely and AB put theirs together.
Yeah, we're going hard there right
But
there.
you know what's been challenging? I don't know if this has been, it's not really been challenging, is, okay, he got his style, I got mine. And we have decided the egos are checked at the door. We're really about when we combine them, what really makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in
See,
terms of the
man.
barbecue sauce, I had my old barbecue sauce, he's got his, you know, how we cooking. And believe it or not, after all these years, man, I still have learned a lot from him about how we're gonna cook these pork butts. And I looked and I said, well, damn, I was pretty successful, but I don't think I was doing it right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it worked, but I think the way we're gonna do them is even better,
But
even
for the
after all
time,
these years.
just for the time that you was doing that, that's what made sense then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't think it's no evolution with this barbecue, but it is, man.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the real challenge is, you know, keeping up with your yield, making that money. You know what I mean? I don't want to like make this about that, but it's still about that because we got to pay employees.
Well, that's
you know what I
it,
mean? We got to
man.
pay for advertisement. You got, you know, sometimes you got to bring people in, you know, just to get it out there.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it is a business,
Yes.
and you have to
Thank
treat
you,
it
man.
as such.
Thank you,
It's a
thank you,
business.
thank you, thank you.
Folks
thank
gonna
you.
look at that profit and loss.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
I know
sir.
I am.
And an opportunity to leave legacy or build them, you know, like I say, you got multiple stores. Y'all got, you know, you introducing the world beyond just, you know, a location. So you're right. How do you look at things as a business is going to be important. Right. And all them tools y'all giving young folks too, the young chefs, that's it, man. So that, again, generationally, everybody ain't got to start from the bottom, you know what I mean? You got to start from your bottom.
If they do, then
but,
what was your purpose?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's got to be more than just saying, "Oh, Pat Neely was on Food Network and this and that." It's got to be a lot more than that. You know,
no, that's real.
That's as you get older. That's what really means something to me.
Yeah.
You know, when people come back, young kids that I had mentored early on, they come back and say, "Man, I got 4 restaurants now, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that." I had a cat call me. He knew I was coming here. He said, "Man, I used to just admire you, and I come in, and he in the car wash business, and now he making 7 figures a year." In Memphis, washing cars.
Right.
He's built a monster business, and it was probably the best compliment I could ever get. Not my accolades on TV or my restaurant, but I used to just come in and get advice from you.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know I was having that impact.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't even realize
You
you're
never
having
know.
that impact, man.
You
But,
never know. All I got to say is when you get these young pit masters and you're teaching them, send them our way. Send them our way. So when we build these businesses, these brick and mortars, you know, we have somebody that know what they're doing.
You know
and then we can build together.
Right. Well, you know what's good about these cats? Man, they can grill.
Yeah.
The cat I
it's
had last
important.
year, man, he's in Indiana. Man, I mean, I ain't have to tell him nothing about cooking.
Right.
I was trying to teach him about the business side,
of
how
business,
to
man,
maintain and keep it going.
Yeah.
Because you got the best barbecue in the world, but if you're running a crappy business, your books ain't in order, you're overpaying for insurance, your hiring practice out of order, you're gonna be out of business.
Exactly.
Okay, how good you feel?
Exactly.
That's real.
Hey, so with that being said, listen, man, you guys are like the cream of the crop out here in Memphis and May. You know what I mean? We can't take up all your time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
man.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna speak from my heart and his heart. Listen, I'm gonna use words a lot of people don't want to use. Hey, thanks for blessing us with your presence, man.
Yes, sir,
and please
man.
let us know what we got to look forward to. What's coming up right next? Now is the time for you to do it. Hey, let me give you some cues you know.
Exactly, man.
Hey, since you was on me earlier,
Right.
there you go.
First off, that's my camera right there.
Okay, all right. Hey, you know what? Hey, my bad. Look, I wanted it on that one. You know why? Because I want to be in the frame with you. You know, hey, y'all, check it out. Look, I get to touch them. This ain't no green screen. This ain't no green screen today.
Hey, I just gotta say this before we end, and I want y'all to close it out, and then I want to thank Kingsford for sponsoring this episode of Real Talk with AB and Pat Neely. They've done an incredible job. You guys be sure to go over to kingsford.com. Follow us through our journey with Preserve the Pit, which is an amazing program where we are mentoring these outstanding African-American pit masters. And with that being said, say it.
Hey, man, salute them, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all check out AC Barbecue. We popping on the scene. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on our website, AC Barbecue. We popping off. We appreciate the love, man. Watch us on A&E. The show airs in August. Y'all watch us on A&E.
Kings of Barbecue.
Kings of Barbecue.
Well, hopefully we can get y'all back right for it air.
Okay.
And we do a little promo stuff.
You got
y'all
it,
know
baby.
about all that.
Yeah.
We got a promo.
We'll come to Vegas and shoot the promo.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, I'm finna talk to about 4 million people, bro.
Yeah,
And I'm
okay.
finna tell them, hey, he said you coming.
Okay,
We're shooting
you got
it right here.
We pulling up.
Pull up, right?
One last thing.
Yes,
Be
sir.
sure to subscribe to the Grillin TV Network. Thanks so much. And y'all, I better see y'all subscribing.
right,
Go
man.
hit that
Yeah,
subscription
man.
button.
Okay, you
Yeah,
got
that's how
some
we
videos.
see
Look, I'm
some
in it right now.
secrets over
I'm
there.
in it right now.
Yeah, you got you.
Hey, so check it out. With that being said, you know how I leave all of my videos. You know, I used to have a plate in front of me. I eat and do whatever. I usually walk all right, but this time I'm gonna do it a little different. We're gonna all do it like this. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Hey.
Peace.